Make sure we're looking good. We're both flying the building.
See, I'll be honest.
I think it's all the lights that have just been blinding us at the moment and stuff like that.
I can't see.
Even with the glasses.
Yeah, I wear glasses. I was meant to bring my contacts.
Well, J Bills for me to Spotlight UK, and I'm here with Walid Shark's replacement opponent, Ace Musa. How are you doing, sir? Like, how are you feeling amongst all of this right now?
I feel good. I feel very confident. Obviously, I took this fight in 5 days' notice. It don't really matter, I'll be honest. There's no excuses going to come from me. Saturday night, I'm smoking him.
So how did this all come about? Because obviously, NNA was supposed to face him. How did you get? I'm guessing Mam contacted you. You said 5 days before your fight. So how did it all come around to being that you would prepare yourself for it? Because you've had amateur fights before, haven't you?
Yeah. So Mam's messaged me on Monday. Literally said, "Have you had any fights?" And I explained what's happening. And then literally he said, "Do you want to fight on Saturday?" I said, "Let's do it." I said, "Let's do it." And I literally had a fight 2 weeks ago. I had a camp for that. Don't get me wrong, after the camp, we were whatever, eating, but that's not, it doesn't matter. There's no excuses coming from me.
Yeah.
Obviously, contacted my manager, and from there, he said, "You want to fight Walid?" I said, "Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll beat him.
So let's just go back a bit in terms of like your boxing background. Obviously, you've had amateur fights before. Like, how many amateur fights have you had in lead up to this point?
About 18.
Wow, that's a lot of fights. So when you got first exposed to boxing, like what was it that drew you into it? And obviously your amateur fights to lead up to here, like what was the inspiration for you getting into this space in the first place?
So I've been boxing ever since I was a little kid. Obviously, I had 18 fights, but I stopped boxing at around 19 years old-ish to pursue social media. 3 years down the line, my social media's done quite well, and from misfits and everything coming in, boxing's blowing up in the influencer game. There's literally more eyes in the influencer game than there is in pro boxing. I was gonna turn pro, but I thought, why would I turn pro when there's more money and more clout in influencer boxing? So here I am.
And of course, obviously, Walid Sharks, that's your opponent for this Saturday. Have you done a lot of research into him in terms of like how he's been fighting over the past couple of months? Obviously, he had his big massive fight with Dean the Great. What are you able to exploit potentially in terms of like what he's been doing in the ring? Is there anything that you've looked into his training that you think I might be able to get that out of him?
Yeah, so obviously there's 2 fights that I watched of Walid, the Adam Saleh and the Dean the Great fight. I don't even watch the Adam Saleh fight because he was younger, he was a bit more raw, you can tell. But the Dean the Great fight is the one I watch a lot. I see a few flaws in his game. I'm not going to say it right now. I'll exploit him on Saturday night, and he'll see that.
And then, I mean, of course, obviously now that, this is your first opportunity at Misfits, so do you see yourself like going further up with Misfits? Is this your home at this point? Because you said like you were going to turn pro, you're going to stick to influencer boxing. Is this your future in this?
Yeah, I'll literally do this until influencer boxing dies down, and I don't think it will. So I'm here to stay. After I beat Walid, you guys know my name.
All right. Well, you're gonna see what's popping. You're going to see him this Saturday making his Misfits debut against Walid Sharks. Brother, absolute pleasure to meet you. And I wish you all the best here for Saturday, brother.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much, bro.
Thank you.